Meanwhile, President Trump's overall job approval rating is sliding slightly. In his brand new CBS News poll out this morning, President Trump's approval rating is at 47%. His disapproval rating is 53%. But Republicans as a whole remain overwhelmingly supportive of the president. When asked if Trump has a clear plan for tariffs and trade, 91% of Republicans said yes, he does have a clear plan. 84% of Democrats say he does not. Republican and Democratic lawmakers' phones are ringing off the hook with calls about tariffs. We want to let you know that we have invited Minnesota's 4 Republican members of Congress on this show, but have not heard back. But we are very glad that we do have Democratic Congresswoman, 3rd District, Dr. Kelly Morrison. Congresswoman Kelly Morrison, but also Dr. Kelly Morrison. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me, Esme.
Let me ask you, what kinds, are you getting a lot of calls?
Oh my goodness, we are being flooded with calls and emails and letters. At least the constituents of the 3rd District are very concerned about a lot of the things that are going on right now.
What are they upset about?
Boy, it's a whole range. Currently, people are really concerned about the tariffs, obviously, because that's front of mind for everyone, I think. People are very worried about the cuts to Medicaid, cuts to research, removing people from clinical trials. People are worried about democracy and the rule of law, too.
All right. And you, I think many people know you are a physician. You also were in the state legislature until you won this election. One of the things that has everyone concerned at the Capitol is the potential cuts for Medicaid. Your thoughts on that and the impact it could have on Minnesota?
Yeah, you know, Esme, as a physician myself, I almost feel a responsibility to really lean into this Medicaid conversation. It would be so devastating to the 3rd District, to Minnesota, and to the entire country if the proposed cuts that this outline of a budget that the Republicans have just passed is passed into law. They are talking about $880 billion of cuts to Medicaid. You know, there were more than a dozen of my former colleagues in the state legislature, Republicans, who sent a letter to the 4 Republican members of Congress from Minnesota and the president imploring them to not cut Medicaid because they know it will hurt their constituents.
And, you know, covering the Capitol, I've never seen a situation where almost both sides are basically saying we may have to come back for a special session because we may have to deal with this enormous Medicaid cut.
Yeah.
One of the things that you have done is you've helped organize a Democratic Doctors Caucus in that U.S. House of Representatives. You've got 6 of you, were telling me. Why did you feel it was important to do that?
Well, we finally have a critical mass of Democratic doctors in Congress. We doubled our numbers. There are 6 of us now. We come from all over the country. We represent 5 different specialties. So we've got a pulmonary critical care doc. We've got 2 internists, an emergency medicine doctor, a pediatrician, and of course an OBGYN from Minnesota. And we've really come together to advocate for American patients. We particularly are leaning into this Medicaid conversation. I think about Minnesota, 1.4 million Minnesotans get their health care.
1 in 4.
Through Medicaid. 40% of births in the United States are covered by Medicaid. These are our newest little Americans, and this is the way to help them get off to the best possible start. As an OBGYN, of course, I'm passionate about maternal and infant health. That will be devastating. Remember, it's 62% of people get their nursing home care through Medicaid. So that hits our elders in Minnesota. And then, of course, kids living with disabilities as well.
I know you've also voiced concern about Secretary Kennedy's positions on vaccines. Yeah. Do you feel he being in that position is an influence in terms of public opinion? Yeah,
I think it's really dangerous. That was one of the first things that we did as a Democratic Doctors Caucus, is to call a press conference to voice our concerns about his nomination to lead HHS. This is someone who has profited off of conspiracy theories about vaccines, about reproductive health care, and about mental health as well. He's never run a large organization. He has no medical or scientific background. He's just uniquely unqualified for this role, and I think we're seeing why in his initial tenure.
And quickly, you actually managed to get a bill passed, which is very unusual for a freshman member of Congress, and that had to do with small businesses in rural areas in the event of disasters. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that's right. I'm really proud to serve on the Small Business Committee, and I got this done with a Republican member from Montana. It's called the Rural Small Business Resilience Act, and it directs the Small Business Administration to target small businesses specifically in the wake of a natural disaster so that they know what resources are available to them. 40% of small businesses will close in the wake of a natural disaster, so they need special attention. And with the increased flooding and extreme weather that we're seeing, it becomes even more important. So I was really proud to pass that off the House floor.
Well, Congresswoman Kelly Morrison, thank you so much for coming in. We really appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me, Esme.